So welcome back everyone. It is literally Wednesday evening. We are picking up from where the last video finished off. Just the way it works, it'd be too much in this week to shove it all into one. It'd be way too long, so I decided to split it. So today's video we are going to be doing some sowing to start off with. So have to put the drill on. So just had to pull it out of the shed. There's a bit of seed left in it, oat seed, and we are sowing spring barley, so I just had to take it over and all that. So spinner will be coming off. As you would have seen there in Wednesday's video, we were spreading some fertilizer. So in to feed the calves now. They all have to get fed. Well, only 15 of them. Two pens are on once a day, so they're all right. I might bed them as well here while I'm waiting for them to drink up. So they're all happy out. See them running around the place. They know they're not getting fed. Eating plenty of hay, eating plenty of crunch, and yeah, just generally they are happy out. That lad must be feeling a little sick in himself, is he? No, he's okay. He's up, so happy out. So get these fed first, put the drill on, and it is now 7:30, so yeah, be out here for another hour or two at least, which is not too bad. So I'll probably take this off. Don't think I want the extra weight sowing. So yeah, look, we'll get cracking, get stuff off, get calves fed, get ready for tomorrow. Now, fuel up, probably that in the morning actually, kind of hungry. So fuel up in the morning, grease, probably just give the tractor a quick grease and grease the drill, be ready to go at approximately 10 o'clock is when I hope to leave here. That is the plan. So we'll see what happens. Feed the calves in the morning, get all that done. 40 acres or so. Should be back home. I may take the front weight off because it's just a little bit too much weight. It's a ton, like it's great for fertilizing and things like that, but just for the likes of sowing and that, just it's not ideal. So 165 there looks well. 150, I'll take this off in the morning. I believe he came out with a new one, an XL, once you have more storage. It'll be interesting to see if there are many of them be sold. But yeah, I think this is a great job, just for the likes of just keeping the cars pay way more attention to you with that joke on. 100%. Calves are all fed, they're all happy out. Fertilizer bags to separate whenever it goes wet, because there's absolutely no point doing them on a dry day. So there's not. So I think separate, take the plastics out of the insides of the bags, I'm nearly sure, and that. So yeah, I'm going to have these sort of laid up in such a way. Dung spreader, I'm not going to touch the mowers. I'll wash them before we go mowing again. I don't believe in washing yokes and letting them sit over the winter. I just think the water sitting bare in some places it shouldn't be. So yeah, I'll do a bit of rejigging here, tidying up, and just placing items strategically. So there is grass growing out here now, as I said. There's not a great bulk of it. So these lads have 3 bales of silage left, so they'll eat it fairly quick. So they're happy out on the silage, and I still have to fence out here. I haven't fenced out here yet. Got the stuff, just haven't done it yet. So you can see out there, there's our weeds that are dead, but overall there's just not a wild cover of grass. So just look, play it safe. I know they'd be better off out, definitely they'd be better off out, but I'll just run out of grass too quick, and I need to hold. They have 7 or 8 acres to run there until first cut, and then I'll give them another 4 acres, and then they'll have the full run of the field then, 22 acres after second cut, and that, so it should work out. Anyway, we'll catch up with you in the morning. Look at that for an evening. So, welcome back. It is now Thursday morning. I'm just getting fuel up here. I'm going to give her a quick grease, back, front, and yeah, we'll get going. Put the drill on, just push up the silage for the cattle. Calves are just finished being fed. And yeah, we'll get going sowing for the day. So it's not too bad. It's cool enough this morning. There's good frost these mornings. But it's not too bad, it's nice and fresh. So, fill up with diesel and we'll be good to go. Take the front way off. I'd love to, if I had a lighter one, it's just a bit too heavy. I'd love to leave it on, but it's just a wee bit heavy, so I'll take it off just when I'm sowing. Don't need to carry excess weight. Hooked on, working. So the wheels, you can see them going down. Discs are moving. So we're going to get the screen now and get the lunch and head on. So yeah, it's 8:20 now, so I want to miss the traffic because I'm going up sort of our clock, Straffing. Naas, that direction, so I'll want to miss the traffic. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving it a little bit later. 40 acres or so up there, 28 in one spot and 15 in the other, I think it is. Not too bad. So, oh, excuse me, get going. Want to push up the silage, going to get the lunch. So I'm on this sowing job here now for a customer of ours, and I am on a hill, which I wouldn't be much experience on a hill, but yeah, geez, some views up here, wow. So we're sowing spring barley for him, 185 kilos to the hectare. Just look at the elevation up here now. We are looking over South County Dublin and part of South and North Kildare. So yeah, geez, we are up some height now. You can see on the hill, like that's me holding it straight, like that's the kind of angle we're at. You can see the drill, she's counteracting herself there. So yeah, we are up high, but the views are amazing. I'm going to get the drone up here now for sure. There's the man now that we're working for. He's a New Holland there. I think it's a 7810 and a T7 200. So we get the drone up, as I said, hopefully, and get a few shots of him. But yeah, this is mad. Not really used to working on hills, but we'll survive.
Listen to
got some incredible footage, I hope. I got some good footage for the Ford boys over there to 7.610 or 7.810, sorry, 7.810. There he is spreading with it there now. She's mint, absolutely mint. So hopefully you can see that there. Maybe towards the end of the day, see if I can get just a quick close-up of her for you. But and then he has the T7 200 there as well. So yeah, got great footage. I hope you enjoy that now. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it together and make it very, very decent. So I'm sowing away here. Some hill, my God, you would have seen that from the footage. I don't think the footage would do it justice. By God, it's some hill. It is some hill. Actually, I'm going to put the camera on the mount here because I have to turn. I'm up on the mount there now. Much handier, I can turn. But yeah, the hill does not do it justice. So he only got this ground there short notice, and that's why we're giving him a dig out to help him sow it here, just to relieve the pressure off everyone, because I think there's rain coming on the weekend. And I put a poll up on Instagram yesterday asking, is it too early, or dare I say, should we look for some rain? And 75% of people agreed with me. So how many, let's see now. So yeah, 160 votes versus 54. So 75, 54, yeah. So 75% to 25%. 60 people wanted, we needed a sup of rain, which we do. We need a little sup, but I just hope it stops afterwards, because I tell you, there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse than when it just rains too much, especially coming in this time of the year where grass needs to get growing, silage is not far away. Just things like that. You know, it's a busy time for lads, and especially with the pressures on, with the rain and me coming. 12-metre tram lines in as well. It's just a bit awkward to make sure I'm right. Yeah, just the pressure's on. It's a busy time for lads. So you know yourself, I'm flat out the whole time, and like many others, people are way more busier than I am. Working any stretch of the imagination. You have to have a right work-life balance, I think. It's with the calves the way they are now, because they're younger. Obviously, it's taking a bit more time. When the calves are all weaned and that, I'll have a bit more time. So I will, so not the end of the world, but yeah, like, it's great days like this there. I'm not under wicked pressure now, so it is. He has to power hour the next spot, so you know, I don't need to rush. I can relax, I can put up the drone, I can throw out the camera there if I want, I can do loads of things. So hopefully I'll be able to get some decent footage for you here now, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the bit of sowing. I didn't think we'd be sowing again, but here we are. It's a nice pleasant surprise, I suppose. Nice, get to use the drill as well, and I get a bit of contracting with it, so it's not the end of the world. Not that I'm contractors, we used to be contractors. Might just get a better view of the 7.810 there now. On some hill, like, it's some hill. He'll disappear down there now for a second. Just right there. It's some hill. It's some hill now. I don't know how I'm going to sow it. I'm going to be slow and steady. Yeah. That's where he disappears to. Some hill. But like, some views up around here. We are in sort of South County Dublin, I suppose you can call it, sort of Kildare border, in actually our old hunting ground, what we call it. This is where we used to be from. This is where we used to be from, up around this area, and they're not as hilly as here, but it's nice land now, I have to say. Nothing wrong with it. Missed me turn there, so lovely. Anyway, GPS, I won't panic. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling on for the minute here. Let me get a move on. There's that lovely 7.810. I know the Ford boys will love that. They're like a cult, aren't you? New Holland or nothing, there might be Case or nothing, I suppose. Same thing. Some lads are John Deere. Let us know down in the comments below, what tractors do you have? Do Do you have many of them? What kind of farms? Yeah, that's actually a good one. What kind of farms do you have, or do you have farms that watch this channel? And do you learn it? Because I know from watching other YouTubers, I certainly learn a few bits and bobs that I never would have known before. So it's interesting enough. You pick up tips and tricks there. Like who's a good one now that I've gotten into? Dower House Farms, or your man Pat. I think he's brilliant. I do watch him now nearly every day, as he says he puts up a video. So I do watch him. A couple of regular others as well. There's a couple of American ones then as well. But let us know down below, who do you watch? Or do you watch let us know down below, who do you watch? Have you learned tips and tricks from anyone handy? I was watching actually Adrian Morris's channel there last week, and he got this bit for his grease gun, and I thought that was a great idea, so I went off and bought one, and I had it today. Oh, brilliant job. The one I have a dewalled one, and the other way you can use the cartridge, the twist on caps. Brilliant job, saves so much hassle. So yeah, learned that. But yeah, let us know in the comments down below who you watch, and also if you are from a farming background, or more interestingly enough, if you're not, is this the way, is YouTube a way of finding out what actually goes on in agriculture? Let us know down below. Just on the headlands here now, so it's not too bad. Doing 5 runs of the headland. Started over there, and I should finish right behind me. So your man's gone off in his tractor. He's gone to the next field. He's going to do a bit of power harrowing and fertilizer there, and so I have one more field. I am just over the halfway, about 10 acres left here. So how long am I going now? I'm 2.5 hours here now, doing 7 hectares. So it's not too bad. Yeah, it won't be too long. Another hour and a half, 2 hours there, should be well and truly out of here on the way home, because it's, what time is it, 2:30 here now. So I'm trying to hope I just get out of here before the traffic. That's the problem with when you're up this direction. Traffic. And there does be a lot of it. Especially since I have to tip down the motorway or into Naas to get to this spot. So I'm going to be hitting traffic either way. And I really, really want to avoid it. So, but it's lovely scenery here now. So it is really lovely spot. So yeah, not too bad. I just stuck the camera up on the mount there, just so you can see how sharp some of this bit of hill is. It's not too bad. I'm sure there's a lot worse out there. It's manageable, like. But for me, it's steep because I wouldn't be used to hills. But yeah, some scenery up here makes a change. Nice to work somewhere different as well. Ground to be tough enough now, in fairness to it. It's tough ground up here. So it is. I don't know if the camera mightn't do it justice, but it is fairly steep. So it is fairly steep. But we're not too bad. We take it slow and steady. Down at the next bit's not too bad. It's a bit of a drop here between this hedge. Oh god, stone. So, yeah, we got down it, but some scenery. Some scenery. Be slow going up this hill now. Fair pull on her, and the tractor's slightly underpowered at the moment for whatever reason. We can't sort of figure it out. Think it might be a fuel pump, so she's not putting out full whack of power, which is not ideal today. But anyway, we're getting there. But yeah, I just have to go slow up the hill, but she'll get up there. Big stones as well. It's mad how the GPS does work on the hill. So this is a slight hill, so it might be like this, but it's a slight hill, but the GPS obviously is a gyro in the dome up on the roof, so it knows what angle you're at. It's mad how it knows where to put the drill. So I'm currently going over the line here that I've sown, but the drill behind me, obviously because of slippage on the hill, is working out perfectly. It's just, the technology is unreal. I mean, GPS, you wouldn't sow it as well yourself. Maybe some lads would claim they do, but not a chance. You won't get as accurate as the GPS. But yeah, without it, it's making today an awful lot handier. So I'm nearly finished this spot. We have the headlands done at the big field, just this little field here now, and I just have to run the two ends there, and then we're on to the next spot, which is, I'd say it's going to be interesting enough because it's never been ploughed before. This is the first time it's been ploughed, so we'll see. It could be interesting enough. So I'm on doing tram lines manually here. He's on 12-meter trams, so I just have to make sure I get them right. And yeah, he'll have a short one here. Yeah, sure, that's it anyway. So we get this field finished, we get on to the next spot. But yeah, the GPS just working pretty well. It's a fair slope now, in fairness. It's not bad. This other field, the other field's worse. This field wasn't too bad. Just in the second spot now. Hour and a half away in front. It's not too bad. It's a bit hilly, alright. We're nestled in the middle of a town here, so yeah, actually I better get off it here. It's a bit steep. So we're back. Yeah, we're nestled in the middle of a town here. There's about 60 acres just built all around us here. It's absolutely bananas. But yeah, sowing spring barley for a friend of ours here, so yeah, it's not too bad. It's tilling down nice enough here. It was in grass a long time. It's the first time it's ever been ploughed, so there's a few scrubs up on top there, but overall not bad at all. So sowing down real nice, covering all the seed. I did break a bolt on one of my side, they're like just keeping the soil in within the 3 meters, and it just broke, so it's running a bit low, so I'll have to tie it up before I go home. But other than that, we're perfect. We're running a-okay. So putting in 12-meter tram lines again. So yeah, it's just a lovely spot of the world here. It's a bit wild though too, just mad. But yeah, oh good God, another run for me for comfort now would have been lovely. Can't have it every way, I suppose. So yeah, he's power harrowing away there, and the 7810 is on the fertilizer spinner, so he's throwing out fertilizer on top of it there, so it's not too bad. Plenty of dust rising. Yeah, I'm getting shook around the place here now, I'm not gonna lie. But look, we get this done, we get home, feed the calves, and tackle into tomorrow's jobs, which will be back at fertilizer again. There's a 7810 spreading away. T7200 on the power harrow. I think it's an Amazon power harrow. This ground is fairly loose, so in fairness, one tail to do it. It's not too bad. Makes a change a day contracting, huh? I don't do too many of them now, to be fair, as we're not contractors. We just do all of our own work. Yeah, we used to be contracting. Dad and the uncle used to do a lot of contracting there. Back in the day, they done a lot of silage, done a lot of corn, sowing, the whole lot. They did a lot there. I think they done 1,000 acres of silage, 1,400 or 1,500 acres of corn back in the 80s and 90s, and then we just stopped doing that because our own work started getting neglected. you'd be running off to do someone else's work and your work could be left to the last. And yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know, if you're contracting, you nearly don't want to be farming, so you can sort of, because you would lose out on a lot of your own stuff. Like even there, a bit of spraying, I used to do a bit of spraying there for lads, and I just had to stop because I'd start missing my own stuff then and just falling further behind, so I just had to stop that. But yeah, we're not doing too bad now. We're flying away with enough work. We will help out, like I'll never see a lad go stuck, so that's why I don't mind helping out, especially when we're not overly busy, like. And it's grand, it gets me a day in the drill again, no problem. I love drilling, probably my favourite job. That and cutting corn on the farm, I'll do it all day long. So yeah, anyway, glorious weather, just nested in among the buildings here. Dust rising everywhere, it's great. So we'll get on. You've seen much of this already really, so yeah. So that's 40 acres sown, give or take there now. And that's my day's contracting done. So we'll hit the road home. I think I'll just take the motorway. It's 7:30. Oh, it's a bit rough here. It's 7:30. So I think I'll just take the motorway home. And yeah, it won't be too bad. So we catch up, which is in the morning. Yeah, slowed down lovely. So that is an end to the drilling for the spring of 25. Oh God, this is fucking rough. It's rough now here, but yeah, that's an end to the drilling now for 2020. Not 2025, for spring 25. So yeah, anyway, glorious evening, glorious weather. Head out of here now. Tractor was over getting a few warranty jobs done to it, so I picked her up this morning, got her back. She broke a bolt or two on the compressor and she wasn't putting enough air for us when we had her on the air brakes. She just wasn't using. This will be back out Monday. Just won't wash it till then. It'll be all right. Back into the shed, happy out. The calves decided this morning they want a new bed, so I'm going to have to do that now. They pulled the water pipe down. So they did, silly little devils, huh? But they're all alright in here. All eating their meal. Happy out. These lads are flying on meal, which is great. Really happy that they're eating meal. And a good bit of it. These will be the slowest bunch to eat meal. But yeah, these lads in here now are absolutely flying it. Oops a daisy, look at that for a big lump of a calf. Couple of nice fellas in here now. Eating plenty of hay. Eating plenty of hay. Happy out. So yeah, I think we're due a bit of rain here now, which is going to be no harm because we need some rain, as you would have seen in the crops. So yeah, I have everything sort of tidy here in the yard. I have a bit of an OCD when it comes to the yard. I like the place to be nice and tidy and presentable. So it won't be long. We'll have to service both mowers, drop the oils in the bed, change blades, the whole lot, grease up, you name it, we'll do it. Drop the oil in the turner, you can see it there. Thankfully, we don't have to do anything with this because brand new. Probably a bit of troubleshooting, but yeah, really looking forward to using the Fusion. Still can't believe we have a brand new one sitting here. But yeah, maybe now if I'm lucky I might change out the rear mower for a matching set. But yeah, look, everything's working well here. So it is. Everything's just in its place where I like it to be. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. We got to go sowing, and then I love to get out day sowing. It's a nice surprise, and yeah, love to use that drill. It's nice, just lovely relaxing day. So anyway, yeah, we'll leave it at that for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.